What up, mates? It is finally happening. Welcome to Kirby 64, the hardest game in the freaking Nintendo universe. There has not been another hard Kirby game other than this one. Even though I have not played any other Kirby game, because I don't have the systems that are shown, except for I have played Mass Attack, this game, which is actually pretty fun, this game, which I loved, Return to Dreamland, and of course this game is what I'm playing right now. This is the final game in Kirby's 20th anniversary. So, I hope you guys enjoy this, because it is very fun. I hope it doesn't get me to the home button. Oh, right, it's Nintendo 64, so it doesn't have that anymore. There is an introduction cutscene, but it's not in the beginning, I think. Oh. This is in the beginning of the game anyways, I think. If it isn't, then I'm just going to... Do you know how to use Kirby's copy ability? This is an awesome intro, so I'm going to say no. Press the B button, or the 1 button on your remote to inhale the enemies. Press 1 again, or the B button again to exhale them. Press down on any controller to swallow. When Kirby swallows an enemy with a special power, I'm going to say, anyways, Kirby's gets that power. Basically like a flame charge of Pokemon. If you don't want a special power, press the minus button. Or no, wait. I forgot what it is. You press up and then a certain button. If you hit 2 enemies that have special powers, you get a combined ability. Fire Needle, for instance. You get where the archer thing was from. You can also throw upwards, backwards, but not downwards. Needle and Stone. That's my favorite one. Drill. Cutscene. Don't skip the introduction cutscene. Mate! Basically like an unedited video, except for it is slightly edited. Now, I'm not going to skip the introduction cutscene. And I'm actually not going to explain it to you guys. You guys are going to see what happens yourself. What happened there, you may ask? I don't remember her name, unless I can actually just look it up real quick. Even though it said it on Kirby's anniversary. Pressing the home button. I forgot her name, so that's why I'm looking it up. I feel like calling her name. So, but I'm just going to say what their names were. Her name was Hmm. Ribbon. Her name was Ribbon. I was going to call her Rose, but her name is Ribbon. I was close with the R part, but her name is Ribbon. Ribbon's homeland got taken over by dark matter. Zero was the leader of those dark matter. You remember Kirby's Dream Land 3? Partially enough, this is sort of like the continuation of that game, except for it is way different. All of these files are erased, even though you guys already saw the spoiler alert that there are 6 levels in the game, but that's fine enough because you guys don't know what's in those levels. And you already know what the 6th level is. Unless you don't know, then that's fine. Level 1, I'm going to delete this one as well because the cutscene for that one counts as completion. So now I'm going to start this file and turn off my commentary again. Enjoy the cutscene! And yes, I already know. You already saw it. Explaining what happened there, even though you guys clearly saw it, but I might as well explain it again. Ribbon fell into Popstar, which is where the level starts. And the volume is pretty high. But Ribbon was looking for her crystals. Kirby already found one of them and gave it to Crystal. Those crystals combined makes the crystal grow bigger. So your goal basically is to collect every crystal so that her giant crystal that is saved in the kingdom is back to normal. That's why they are called crystal shards. It's because the main crystal got split into so many shards. I actually know how many, but I'm not going to spoil that part. Welcome to level 1, Popstar. We are doing 2 levels. So, let's get it going. The first one has a boss in it already. Pretty much level 1 has every boss in it. This is the basic Last Land level. So, fire. That's basically the flame charge. Oh, whoops, there was flame and cutter. I was going to show you something pretty cool about that one. What button do you press? I don't know what button you press. Crap. Was it A? It was A. Darn it. You can also just do a bed cutter, guy. I want to show cutter and fire because it's also pretty funny. And no, dang it. You can see how the physics of this game is hard to control. Or to handle. Fire and cutter. It's a fire sword. That's what I was trying to show you. It's not the lightsaber like I thought it was a long time ago. It's actually a fire sword. It's very cool. It's pretty much my second most favorite ability. You already saw my most favorite, which was to drill. This is the first crystal shard. The more crystal shards, like I said, the better. You can also just face backward with this fire sword and not swing it. Mini boss already. The mini boss is that guy. He is very simple. Easy. The song is the first reference to the Fearsome Foe theme. Do 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 da 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 da. I'm gonna show you what needle. What the heck? How did I do that? I pressed up, and that's what happened. Press A again. You don't have to press up. That's pretty cool. I went inside to reset the spawns. So, cutter and spike is what I call it, not needle. Is this. It's not my favorite because you just stop. So already I'm abandoning that ability. Stars. You need a lot more of them this time in order to get a 1-up. That's what happens if you collect every star. Bomb is finally in the game. But you have to press and hold one in order to aim more. If you just press it, you drop the bomb. I need the fire and bomb ability because it's actually pretty funny. Darn it, I did it again. Fire and bomb, very funny ability. You basically explode yourself. Your fireworks, basically. It's basically like, you remember, forgot his name, Nago. It's almost like that. Oh yeah, and your hover jump is slower. Oh, boss room. Alright, now you guys, now I'm back. There's an easy way to do this, and there's a hard way to do it. The easy way is just use normal Kirby. The hard way is just using an ability. And there we go. I beat him. And this is actually a familiar song. Do you remember a song that goes like that's that song in an older fashion. You can hear it too. You can hear it again in the main file screen as well. But I thought that was really cool. Yeah, cute enough. Waddle Dee decides to join you, which is so cute. I love that part about it. I do not remember what the cards do. I want to look that up because that is something I've been curious about. So I'm going to try to do it. Yeah, got it. I don't know what that does. So I'm going to look it up. Be right back again. I'm gonna see what the card does. Okay, so what they are basically is they're information cards about what the enemies' names are. Optional to collect, I think. They're not required for 100%. What is only required is collecting every crystal shard. I'm believing. I'm not sure though. Welcome to the fall. This is the final level of the video. So, Stone and Bomb, if you guys want to know what that does. And I don't think Parasol exists in this game. I think Stone and Bomb is dynamite. I was wrong. I thought it was a curling, but that's ice. Ouch, it actually hurts. Don't need it then. It takes too long anyway. Bomb and fire, you already saw that one. Stone and stone, that's my favorite one. You turn into a monstrous statue. And just walk like a Goliath and you're invulnerable to all but bomb attacks. You can't jump, that's the only bad thing. But if you press 1 again, you just dispatch. Proof that Parasol doesn't exist in this game, suckish but true. Bomb and stone, you already saw that. Stone and needle, I think is next. Bomb and spark. I haven't shown you spark at all, but this is bomb and spark. It's a light bulb. Sucks because you stop in place, and I don't like abilities that make you stop in place. So far, the first crystal shard is not to be found. Spark is just this. Mega Spark is actually not very useful. Spark and needle. Yeah. What that does. That's my favorite because it's my fourth favorite because you basically just shoot lightning above. It's very useful for enemies above you. When there's enemies above you. Oh, whoops! I can't go under that. Oh, yes, I can. I'm not keeping the ability. I'm just showing you what it does. Mega Spark isn't very useful. Spark and Ice is, I think. Oh, that's the fridge. It's actually that is actually pretty useful for healing. But Spark and Stone is the thing I was thinking of. The curling stone. Yes, I'm showing you it. Ice and Needle. That's also pretty useful. Ha! You're basically a snowflake. Except not really. One more ability combo and then I'll keep going. Which is, I've already shown you Ice and Spark and that's the free edge. But, Ice and Stone, there it is. It's a curling stone, it's very useful. In some cases. Curling stone, here we go! It's useful also for speedruns, chat. But it slows down, so you'd have to be careful. Also, to warn you guys, there is a Kracko in the game, but as expected, it's not actually Kracko. That's a hint of what the next boss is. I made it! I do not know if that was the first or not crystal. Mini boss. A big Springer. That comes to show that doing that to the Springer does less damage. And the only weak spot of the Springer is its body. Of course. Pretty obvious, but you still get hurt by the spring part of it. Second crystal. No need to forget that. final crystal is right there. Adeline has been taken by dark matter. Now there's the full-fledged song. Instead of the bosses being in his paintings, now he paints enemies and some bosses as well. These are basically nostalgic to Kirby Dream Land 3. All of them. Except for whatever that is. Now, he will paint a boss versus the Ice Dragon. That is from Kirby Dream Land 3. It even looks like the same boss. Its physics are pretty much different though. It can jump. It can also run towards you, I think. Nope, just jump, I think. I think there's one more boss. Dark Matter, that's not it. This is a classic Dark Matter. Oh, that is basically Krakow. But instead it's in Krakow. Instead it's Dark Matter. It's Dark Matter in Krakow form. So that hints that Dark Matter isn't actually the boss. Instead, Dark Matter is just a painting created by Adeline. To defeat him, like I showed, you just slide against him. Adeline has joined us, and I love Adeline because he's actually super useful in the team. The final member of the team will catch you by surprise. But I hinted it slightly. So I'm going to take the card because I do not need to heal. I do need a 1-up though, so at some point I'm going to get that instead. Next time in Kirby 64, finally I'm done with this video. It's been a long one. We are going to levels 3 and 4 of level 1. I meant to say stages 3 and 4 of level 1. Hopefully no more editing, but there might be some editing soon enough when I have to look up guides to where the crystal shards are. Maybe.